Wow, we're fucking here. Finally. You know how long I've been waiting to wear this fucking shirt? Can you see that good? Look at that. All the movies on the back. Got it last year, so it doesn't have Captain Marvel. But fuck that movie anyways, alright? We did it. We're at Infinity War. The culmination of all of these movies finally just in this one thing. The whole thing that they've been leading towards for 10 years, it's here. In case you haven't noticed, I am reviewing Avengers Infinity War. Let's get right into it. This movie takes place immediately after the end of Thor Ragnarok, and it shows us this new villain, the Mad Titan Thanos. And you know those little Infinity Stones that's been scattered throughout the movies? He's here to collect all of them to effectively snap his fingers and wipe out 50% of not the Earth's population, but the entire universe's population. So that's the new big bad, and the heroes gotta stop them. One thing I really love about this movie is I always felt Age of Ultron was missing something. Like, it didn't have that same feel as the first movie did. Like, Age of Ultron is just that weird middle child, because the first Avengers was all these franchises coming together for the very first time. And then the second one was just, okay, they're coming together again. We've seen this already, so I guess that's why I lost that feeling. But this movie, there's so many new franchises coming into play. We have the Guardians, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man. We have all these new franchises coming together with the ones that we already grown to love. And I feel like that's why this movie is so strong to me. Also, because we already know all the characters. We've seen all their solo movies. We don't really need to know who they are, which is great, because we could just go into this movie, get right into the action, and that's why I love it. It's just so much fucking action in this movie. But this movie really shines with the villain Thanos, honestly. Thanos in the comics is extremely different than the Thanos we got in the movie. In the comics, he's pretty much in love with the physical embodiment of Lady Death, and he wants to fuck her, and he's like, hey, I'm gonna kill as many people as you want until I can fuck you. That's pretty much why he's killing the people. But this movie, they completely change his character around, where he's like a futurist, people call him, apparently, where he dealt with his home planet Titan, dealing with overpopulation and everybody not getting all the food, and he saw his own planet right before his eyes just literally crumble because of that. So he thinks of himself as a hero, that, oh, I'm gonna make sure to wipe out 50% of the whole universe so they're good. They don't have to go through what I have to go through. And that was such an amazing change to his character. Like, holy shit. Like, dude, I see completely where he's coming from. And the movie is told from his point of view, mostly. Like, this is Thanos' movie. Sure, the Avengers are in it, but we already know about them. This movie really expands on Thanos and his morals and what he's doing. And it follows him like he's the hero of the story. And I love that so much. I also love the banter that our heroes have, the meeting each other for the first time, you know, the Guardians with Thor, and then everybody just mixing together for the first time and bumping heads. I love seeing shit like that. It's amazing. Also, the comedy is really fucking good. Even though half of it is just not calling people by their right name, I had a lot of fun with this comedy. And the action, oh my god, this is probably the most action we've ever seen in an MCU movie. Like, it's literally from beginning to end, just non-stop action. It's fucking awesome. I love it. Alan Silvestri is back doing the score for this movie, and I fucking loved it. Don't get me wrong, I love Danny Elfman, but his score for the second Avengers was kind of just iffy to me. I'm really glad that Alan Silvestri's back, and I hope he's back for the next one. I don't know, but I think he is. I love how this movie sounds. God, I'm really riding the fuck out of this movie's dick right now. Like, I'm trying to find something bad to say about it. Don't worry, I'll figure out something. I'm honestly thinking about it. I don't think I can say anything really negative about this movie. Like, it's fucking amazing. It's 10 years of build-up, and it paid off fucking perfectly, in my opinion. Like, this is probably my favorite MCU movie, just because of, like, it's straight action. You don't really gotta know about the heroes, because I already know about the heroes, so it's just straight action into it, and it's just, oh my god, it's fucking awesome. And all because it's, you know, amazing action. Don't think that the screenplay is bad. The screenplay is actually really fucking good in this movie, too. Like, I love how each character is still their own character, especially with Tony Stark and Steve Rogers. And I also love how they're still expanding on Hulk's story that, in my opinion, started in Age of Ultron, continued in Ragnarok, continuing here, and it's gonna end in Endgame. I love how they're weaving in this Hulk storyline, and I would love to see how it ends, because the more and more I think about Hulk, he's a really layered character that is deserving of his own solo film. But anyway, I'm glad I'm getting this, because it's amazing that they're able to do this. This movie like pays off a lot of shit from the previous movies, like that. Everybody's seen this fucking movie. This movie made like $2 billion. Fucking Red Skull. Oh my god, that was the most surprising part of the movie for me. Not the snap, because I knew people were gonna fucking die in this movie. It's Infinity War. But seeing Red Skull, I legitimately lost my fucking mind. I was like, wow, they paid off so much shit that was set up before. Like, oh my god. And yes, the snap was a really heartbreaking moment. You see this fucking tattoo I have, so you could imagine that I lost my fucking heart. Oh my god, dude. Spider-Man? Fucking Peter? God damn it, dude. I was so surprised by the people they killed off. I'm so lucky I'm not reviewing this last year when it came out, because saying shit like that, whew, that would be a red flag. But I was really intrigued by the people they've killed. And I really love how Marvel, no matter what, they always put their story first. Because even though shit probably to other viewers might not make sense, like, oh, why would they kill them off? They're the new character. They should have killed off the old. But I feel like it all makes sense within a story standpoint, and is going to really pay off by this next movie that's coming out at the end of the week. If I had to pick one flaw, honestly, is that the Avengers never met up. That they were never all together. Because I wholeheartedly believe if they were all together, they will be able to stop Thanos. But they weren't. They were all separated. It was 3 different arcs. And that was for so many reasons. Thor had to do his own thing. Tony and Steve still had that bickering. And I feel like, yeah, sure, it sucks. I really wish they were together. I feel like by the next movie, it's going to be paid off fucking amazingly. I have 100% faith in Marvel at this point. God, I'm really just stroking this movie's cock, aren't I? I honestly love how this is a Thanos movie. Hell, at the end, it even says Thanos will return, because he is the central character of this movie. He, even though he might be the villain, you understand where he's coming from, and he does win in the end because he's our protagonist. We're following him throughout the movie. So of course he reaches his goal. He's the one that's worked the hardest, that lost the most. Even though what he's doing is wrong, and we want our heroes to stop him before he eliminates half of everything. It's amazing that they're able to make a villain like this that's built up for so many years, and they can still make him amazing. God, Marvel, fucking applaud to you for this movie. I love this movie. I don't know how Endgame's gonna top it in my eyes, but it's gonna be 3 hours and 2 minutes of just pure awesomeness, I'm sure. So yeah, you guys got this shit. In the end, I give this movie a very solid 9 out of 10. I don't believe in 10 out of 10 perfect movies, so you're never gonna get that from me. You guys probably seen Infinity War, right? It made like $2 billion, so let me know what you think down in the comments below, whether you agree or disagree with my opinion. If you like this movie review and want to see more of my movie reviews, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. I'll be putting up end cards, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.